Hello and welcome to another episode of Learn Origami with Mr. Mark. Today we're going to make these really cute puffy stars. Look at that cute little star. And I also got this one that's a little bit bigger. So to start, I'm going to show you that we're making these with a strip of paper. This strip of paper measures a 1/2 inch by 3/4 by 11 inches. That will give us a star that's about this shape. But if you wanted to go thicker for say like about 3/4 of an inch, you'll get a star that looks like this. Look at that size difference, right? It's very easy to do. And if you want to know how to read a ruler, I'm going to show you right now. To read your markings on a ruler, you have a lot of dashes right here, right? Here's 1 inch. This is that 1/2 inch mark right here. It's this one long dash that's almost as long as the 1 inch mark. So we'll take that measurement, 1/2 inch, on our regular letter size paper, and this is the 3/4 inch mark. So here's 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and that's 1 inch. So if you do want to try doing a bigger star, you can cut 3/4 or 1 inch strips, but you would have to tape 2 of those strips from your paper. So 3/4 and 1 inch, make sure you tape or glue those two ends, glue 2 strips together, and you'll be able to make a nice thick star. Learn from my mistake. 1 strip will not work as well. But for today, I'm going to show you how to do this with our 1/2 inch strip. And actually, I'm just going to show you how this is 1/2 inch. See, that's a 1/2 inch strip right there. So to get started, you take your strip. What we're going to do is we're going to make a loop just like that. And you'll want to know that this little end here needs to stay hanging down, okay? We'll take this longer piece, stick it through our loop, and now we'll just slowly and gently, because it is paper, you don't want to rip it, we'll just go ahead and be careful to make ourselves a little knot. That's right, you heard me correctly. We are making a knot. So as you can see, I'm just working my paper strip into a knot to make a little shape. I believe it's called a hexagon. See, I'm just working this now to be nice and flat. See, just like that. There we go, a nice flat shape. Perfect to wrap to make our star. So we're wrapping our strip. So now we're going to wrap our strip all around our shape. To get started, how I do this is I take this little flap and I will turn this over because it's easy for me. And I like to do it this way. I will fold this back just like that. And just go ahead, fold it. And now you have the flap on top of our shape, just like that, hitting against this edge. Because that's what we're doing. We're using these edges of our shape to our benefit to wrap this strip around. So now I turned it back over, and now I'm going to take this strip and go ahead and start wrapping the rest of your longer strip around. So I'm going to do that. And now I'll take it, and you see how it bends against this, and now it's coming up here. Now we'll bend it down along that edge, and you see how it lined up against here? Now we're going to do that again. Just wrap it around. Your paper will follow the edges of our shape. And I'm making this nice and snug. You're not making it super tight. You just want to make it nice and snug. Because that is how we are going to get this made. Now that you're finished wrapping around, you have this little piece and it's sticking out, right? We don't want that. Go ahead and tuck that in. If you want to feel it's more secure inside, go ahead and use a little dab of glue right there before you tuck it in, okay? Use a glue stick, or if you want to use your liquid school glue, either way, it still works. It'll still hold it down. Now from here, to get it nice and puffy, just like this, we're gonna fold in these edges, right? We're gonna just press into them. That's right, we're just pushing them. It takes a little practice, but it takes some getting used to. But if you really want to try and do this, go ahead and try. See, sometimes they'll just push together just like that. That's all you're doing. It's a little push and a little press. Go ahead and pinch in that side. I'm pinching in where my legs of the stars are. And I'm going to do that over here. See, I'm just pushing in. You want to use your fingers to your advantage. If you have good nails, I don't have good nails. They help. But whatever you do, don't give up. And sometimes it might look a little bit like this on the other side. Hey, it happens. And look, it just happened to me right now. But that's okay. This side looks nice and puffy, doesn't it? So that'll be the side we want to look at. But still, if you keep trying and trying, you'll get them to be puffy all around. This one's nice and puffy all around. But I'll show you that even I still make some mistakes, and they don't always look the way I want them to. See, check this star out. Sometimes it doesn't want to turn out the way you want it, but there are times it will work out. Let's see if I have another one that I kind of didn't like how it came out. See, it still doesn't come out the way you might always want it, but always try. And look at all these stars I made. Look at all those stars I've made. Isn't that something? It does take time to make this many, but don't fret. Keep practicing. I know you guys can do it. Thanks for joining me, and have a good day.